Okay, peeps. Good morning out there in YouTube land. God gave us a wonderful, beautiful day. Sunshine, 70 degrees. Great. Okay, what we're doing today is we're frying potatoes. We're making gravy, and instead of using lard this time, I'm using a stick of butter. And I'm going to see if it won't turn out just as good as if I used lard. But you have to set the temperature down a little more than you would if it was lard, because lard can be fried it can be used with a higher heat than butter. So
the main focal point of today's video is the gravy.
Yeah, the main focal point.
It's different than most gravy.
Because I get out.
Yeah, we get the open one.
Most people have never heard of tomato gravy. I was raised with it being made in the summertime using fresh tomatoes, but it's not tomato season yet, so we're using tomato juice. And you're gonna make it pretty much like you make regular gravy. You get your flour browned, and it's easy to brown in butter, because it browns quick in butter. I've only got this set on medium heat, and it's doing great. And we're frying our potatoes in butter, which is something we've never tried to do. So this may turn out, it may not. We're trying it. First try on video.
First time for everything.
Yep. And we do trial and error here on video a lot of times. Now, I need that one opened for just in case this gets too thick. Okay, you're gonna
use the open one first.
Pour your tomato juice in on your browned flour and butter. And sometimes it thickens quicker than regular gravy, which it's doing now. That might be enough, but just in case. I'm hoping it's enough because we got a skillful. But it's always the first time to try everything. And I don't mind if you see what turns out and what don't. If it don't turn out, we'll be 100% honest with you and say, don't try this at home.
Well, hopefully the taste tester will be on.
Yeah,
she was with the fish.
She was very honest with that fish.
We kind of were expecting
that.
But
had we blindfolded
like
her,
I suggested.
like she suggested, and I didn't want to do it, the woman wouldn't have known it was fish. Because ocean perch has not got that strong fish taste. That's the only reason I can eat it. I don't like that fish taste. And I grew up fishing as a kid. We lived right beside the creek. And I'd bring them home, clean them, Mom would fry them, and I wouldn't touch them. But we're trying frying the potatoes in butter as well. Butter and potatoes go together like a shoe and a sock.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Like peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, that's another good one. But we're doing this. We've got biscuits already in the oven, and we'll fry a few eggs. And our royal taste tester, who has had my tomato gravy before, but it was made with lard. And I didn't figure she would even know what it is because most people have never heard of tomato gravy. But she knew what it was and said she hadn't had it since her grandmother died, I think is what she said. But people back in the Depression, they had to do whatever they could to make meals that were not only nutritious, but were different because they
And
were,
cheap.
yeah.
Super cheap.
And most of them grew their own tomatoes. So, and the tomato gravy is now done. So we're gonna pause for a little bit and we'll show you the finished product on all of this.
Yeah, when the
Because
taste tester gets back.
when our taste tester returns, I turned the wrong burner on. Good thing I took it off of it.
Potatoes aren't gonna get done that way.
I wondered why it kept boiling. Oh, this is the perfect thickness and everything. That looks great. And tomato gravy is a great thing to eat. I love it.
We'll be back.
We will return. Our royal taste tester has arrived
Hello.
to a full breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
Tomato gravy, eggs, bacon, and potatoes. Now the potatoes were fried in butter. I made the gravy using butter.
Oh gosh. Wow. It's great.
The only meat is that, and we fried your eggs in the bacon grease.
Mmm.
Yeah,
You know I
can't
love
go
that.
wrong with frying eggs in bacon grease.
No. Where should I start? I'll do the biscuit and the tomato.
And
I
the
love
biscuit
that.
was in the oven about 2 minutes too long.
Mmm. They're so good.
Is it better using butter in that gravy than it would be using the lard?
Probably.
Because butter gives tomato a great flavor.
Did you use butter or margarine?
I use
thick
butter. I only use butter.
Mm.
Harlan uses margarine. I don't.
Just salted sweet cream butter.
That is so
Try the
good.
potatoes. They were fried in butter.
Mm-hmm. It's so good. Mm-hmm.
Okay, peeps. It turned out great.
Yeah, the tomato gravy was the main focal point of the video because we never made that on camera.
Is that what you taught them how to make today?
Yeah, the tomato
Yes.
gravy.
Mm.
That, and we told them we're frying the potatoes in butter to give them a buttery taste. Most people don't even realize that you can fry potatoes for breakfast and you eat hash browns. Fried potatoes was what we used growing up. Mom would make potatoes for breakfast every now and then.
I make fried potatoes at breakfast time. Not every day, like every couple of weeks.
I always thought it sounded weird, but then I tried it and I love it.
And I like to put onions in them too.
Oh, me too.
This is very good, people.
1
Out
to
there.
10, scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, you can't even rate this. It's so good.
You heard
No,
it here.
20.
Give this food a try, people, because
The tomato gravy is surprising. You would never, ever even imagine eating tomato gravy on biscuits, but
it is
it's
great.
so good.
So,
Mhm.
we will be with you again next week, same channel. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day in God.